Zay Automotive Reviews, and what we have here is the Ford Mustang Electric Cobra Jet 1400, the quickest pony car ever. Now, the Electric Mustang Cobra Jet 1400 may be Ford's quickest pony car ever. Now, Ford Global Director Dave Perkak talked with the media about the automaker's first electric drag racing car and what it means about the future of Ford performance. Now, following the introduction of the Mustang Mach-E utility vehicle, Ford has unveiled an all-electric Cobra Jet 1400 drag car. Full technical details have not been revealed, but Ford says the prototype coupe is powered by a 1400 horsepower stack of 4 electric motors under its hood and is capable of running a low 8-second quarter mile at a top speed of 170 miles per hour. What an awesome dragster this is. Ford has always used motorsports to demonstrate innovation. Ford's global director of his icon models, Dave Perkak, said in a press release, electric powertrains give us a completely new kind of performance, and the all-electric Cobra Jet 1400 is one example of pushing new technology to the absolute limit. The Cobra Jet 1400 performance figures suggest it is quicker and faster than the supercharged V8 powered 2018 Ford Mustang Cobra Jet racing car, with which it shares its body and a 3-speed automatic racing transmission. Ford made just 68 of the 2018 model, and a few new ones are still available at dealers for prices ranging from $130,000 to $180,000. So you better have your money right if you want this car. Now, the new car echoes a similar effort by Chevrolet a couple of years ago when it did the 700 horsepower Camaro, which could run a 9-second quarter mile. So overall, this is an awesome car. It may be one of the off prototypes right now, but it's a potential to be a future drag racer. This baby is. And boy, what a beast it is. This Ford Performance Mustang Cobra Jet 1400 factory drag racer is capable of smashing a quarter mile again in 8 seconds. Amazing. 170 miles per hour, 1400 horsepower, 1100 foot-pounds of torque, and that's instant. No gears here. Ford claims this thing is faster than the Cobra Jet, and it's powered by that heavily modified 5.2 liter V8. Now, to compare, that combustion engine vehicle will do a quarter mile in the mid 8-second range, the top speed of 150, but this baby's doing it in 170 miles per hour. And Ford is saying this project was a challenge, but a challenge they love to do. Now, Mark Rushbrook, the global director of Ford Performance Motorsports, says we saw the Cobra Jet 1400 project as an opportunity to start developing electric powertrains and a race car package that we already had a lot of experience with. So we had performance benchmarks we wanted to match and beat right now. This has been a fantastic project to work on, and we hope the first of many coming from our team of Ford Performance Motorsports. Ford Performance hasn't gone into great technical details here, aside from its output and performance specs. However, this working prototype is a clear indicator of what the Blue Oval is capable of and what they fully intend to become, a major player in the all-electric vehicle business. So watch out, Tesla. Now, the new Ford Mustang Mach-E is only the beginning Although the sport of drag racing isn't going all electric at this moment, Ford says the prototype testing will continue all the way until the global debut at so far unannounced date at drag racing events. The idea is for fans and media to see this vehicle in person, though that would be a challenge given today's circumstances with the COVID-19. But still, this car is a beast, folks. And what an amazing, amazing car it is. There's so much about this car. I mean, just look at the wheels, look at the design, and just look at the pony, and how they got the pony being blue to indicate that this is an electric power horse. Now, it won't hurt your ears because it won't make no noise, and it doesn't drop any fuel. But it's got smashing speed, and it's just going to be awesome. Now, the battery powered Mustang Cobra Jet is purpose built, and it's going to deliver that speed with instantaneous, with no hesitation. And Ford has always used motorsports to demonstrate its innovation, and they have expressed a great desire to be the number one in this field of drag racing. Now, the vehicle builder is MLE Race Cars, and Watson Engineering is the one that built this chassis, and AEMEV is the software and the calibrations, the one that's involved in this. Now, Cascada is the inverter and a motor supplier. Now, the Ford Motor Company is a global company based in Dearborn, Michigan. The company design, manufacture, markets, and services a full line of Ford cars and trucks and SUVs. So, Ford, we all know the history of Ford. We all know that they, are the ones at the pillar of these race car and the competitions, as far as that's concerned. And what they're doing with the Mach-E is just awesome. And they're showing themselves to be a competitor in the electric field. So there's going to be nothing like it. And it's a great prototype. There's really not much to say any much more about this, but Ford believes, that there is nothing going to be like it in that 8-second mile. There's nothing out there that can beat it. Nothing. No gas powered, nothing. If you ever been to a drag strip, a couple of things will be familiar. The tang of race fuel and the ear-chattering scream of the engines. Now, you won't get that at all in this baby. Let's take just a closer look at this. But you will get that parachute coming out, deploying. That's the only thing. And you'll probably get wheels just spinning like crazy, and there will be tire smoke. The Cobra Jet isn't just a name for it pulled out a random text generator. It's a homage to the original Cobra Jet dragster from the late 1960s. With the original FE 428 cubic inch V8 powered Cobra Jet built in 1968, the Cobra Jet lineage was reborn in the late 2000s. And Ford celebrated the 50th anniversary of it with a special edition Mustang Dragster in 2018. The Cobra Jet 1400 uses battery power and is purpose built, and is estimated to put down again 1400 horsepower and 1100 foot-pounds of torque. Making massive amounts of power is typical for drag race cars, because the whole objective is to have the most straight line speed from the starting line to the finish line. And Ford believes this new prototype will achieve, again, like I said earlier, they know it will achieve the fastest quarter mile there ever was. So watch out, Tesla. This is a beast. While the overall quarter mile drag racer is still held by the vehicle with an internal combustion engine, EVs do have a unique advantage over their gasoline-powered counterparts. As Michael Fregomini, longtime drag racer enthusiast and director of Western Australian company Top EV Racing, explained, electric motors make all their torque from 0 RPM, so we've got more launch force. And top fuel drag racing, these guys are slipping their clutches all the way to half track or more, so they'll not be using those anywhere near the full power of these engines. These engines are capable of letting out massive amount of power. The limiting factor is tires and grip, just like there is, but the difference is that you're applying so much power and torque precisely and more controllably. Those cars are subject to clutch behavior changes and the air pressure, humidity, and temperature change, which affects the power of the motor, and the ignition timing is critical as those variables change and applied load varies. They have a lot of factors changing dynamically that are very hard to master. But this is a whole different beast. We believe we can be a lot more precise and measured with a lot more control, and they're going to achieve some awesome force and take advantage of this launch force more linearly, and boy, the numbers is just going to be stupendous. The Cobra Jet 1400 is might as well going to be the king of the Mustang dragsters, but it's certainly not the fastest EV to take to the strip. But overall, we'll see. On the National Electric Drag Racing Association, which champions electric vehicle performance and technology of the quarter mile, currently the record for the all-electric quarter mile is 6.940 seconds, and that's at 201.37 miles per hour. So this Mustang has a lot to prove in order to beat that. It did it in 8 seconds, but this was done before in 6.940 seconds. A difference of 1 second and a change between the Cobra. So it's got a mountain to climb, and we'll see what happens. This is AO, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, share, like, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.